The Battle Pass has been out. The numbers have been crunched by I don't know how many people on Reddit. I've read so many different threads. I've looked at so many different stats, and all of them lead to the same thing. You get less gold than before. They lied to us.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and as you can see by the clip, it's been a while since we talked about the Battle Pass. It's been about 4 months, and things were pretty hotly contested back then. We were pretty, upset about how everything went, but there was multiple updates. There was the whole community uproar that led to it, and well, I think it's time now that we're nearing the end of the expansion cycle to really get a grasp of how good or how bad the Battle Pass has been over this expansion, and like talk about what could be improved. Is it still something we should be outraged now, or shouldn't have been back then? But anyways, we'll get into that. But before we get into the whole that in the title, I do mention I am giving a mega bundle giveaway away on YouTube. I did one on Twitter. This is all out of my own pocket. You guys have been incredible supporting the channel, and with a game that can be as expensive to play as Hearthstone, I want to continue to help you guys out, help my community out, support you guys like you support me. So all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment in the comments below just about what you're excited about in the next expansion or the core set. Just something. Just comment, and then I'll pick a random comment, I'll reply to you, and then we can figure it out. And yeah, I just want to give back. You guys have made this a reality for me, and the least I can do is at least hook somebody up with a new cool portrait and a bunch of packs, like 80 packs and all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, and I'll hook you up. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into the meat of the video, and that's the Battle Pass. Is it still awful, or has it been saved, as the title says? And well, let's go through the history of it. So it launched on November 12th. It was immediately panned on like Reddit, across social media, through certain streamers like myself that brought it up as an issue, that they lied. They had promised more gold or as much as before, right? That was the thing. And it was just not true. From almost everybody, you were going to get less gold, and it was a big thing. And I mentioned that they lied, and I still stick to that. I still think it was calculated. They wanted to see what they could get away with. That's a corporate strategy. We've seen it before. We'll see it again, but they didn't get away with it. We got very upset. So they had the first update, which did not go over very well. They kind of apologized for confusion. They ended up taking away packs off the progression and replacing with gold. And they promised some events that would come later that would like make things right. They're like, we'll have events, and that again didn't go over well. So then there was the second update, which you can see here. They basically offered they upped the experience, or lowered the experience requirement by like 20%, which is a ton. They offered like a basically bonus gold and some packs to basically say we're sorry, and a bunch of other like little things. I think more XP on the quests. They reworked some of the quests, and they decided we're not going to make up for it with events. They took the events thing away. We're just going to give you the XP straight up front, and that was the last major update. And since then, well, how has the Battle Pass been? Well, I'll go with my story because I can only really speak for myself very well. My progression, I'm currently at level 327, as you can see here. I have 15.8k in gold, something like that. I have paid for the Tavern Pass, so that definitely has helped my progression. I completed every daily and weekly quest, and I completed, as you can see here as well, every achievement for XP, all the ones you could do for gameplay and duels and ladder, and that totaled around, I think, like 20,000 XP. And it ended up getting boosted up as well by the changes that they made. So I will hit the maximum level. I will hit 350 before the expansion comes out. I'm on pace to in like a week and a bit, definitely before it'll come out. But without the second update, I never would have hit the max level. Never would have hit it. The 20% less XP, there's no chance. So my gold would definitely have been significantly less than 16k. I'll probably be around 18,000 when all is said and done. And before this expansion, anytime the way I save gold is I spend every single piece of gold once an expansion comes out, and then I don't spend any outside of Arena until the next expansion comes out. I'll do this every time. And the most gold I have ever had before an expansion launched, and I did really well in Arena, like I farmed a lot of Arena, was just under 14,000 gold. I'm going to be at 18,000 or whatever this time around. So I'm getting a considerable more amount of gold. And even without the Tavern Pass, I still would have had more gold for sure. It would have been more. But enough of my thoughts about it. I also went on to Twitter. I asked at least my community, which you would imagine is pretty vocal, pretty, you know, they're not going to sugarcoat it and be all like sappy and like try and stick up for Blizzard about it. But you can see through these comments, it was just a sea of positive comments. Most people feel really good about it. They have more gold than before. They like the progression of it. But the minor complaints that I saw were like, they wish the Tavern Pass, the paid Tavern Pass, was cheaper. Because, well, it $20, it's pretty crazy, and it's not included in the pre-order, so I saw a lot of comments about that. And I saw some comments about packs shouldn't be included as a reward, period. And I'll talk about that. So that's my feeling on it. That's the community's feeling that I've seen about it. I browsed Reddit. There was an upvoted thread like the other day just about I have more gold now than ever, and it feels great. And most people seem to upvote that and agree with it. So overall, I think the Battle Pass, yes, it's no longer awful. It's definitely been saved by the updates. I do think it was calculated, but at least we're at a good spot. And there was some worries, right? There was some worries. We had the mini set introduced, and that was going to make the game more expensive, but then they priced it really well. And with the increase to gold, it kind of, you know, makes up for it. Like we were really worried about. But I would say that even with the mini set increase there, that helps out. But then there's the other thing. We have the core set. No longer is classic or basic in the game once the next expansion comes, and the core set will be free. So no longer will you have to ever buy classic packs unless you want to play classic mode or like play wild or whatever. You don't have to worry about that now. You only have to buy new expansion packs. So the game is getting considerably cheaper on average for like standard players and players that aren't completionists and all that. So the game is considerably cheaper. They've given us more rewards than more than ever, and I have to say, it's really good. I enjoy it. I think the system's good. And let's just go over the good and the bad. Let's go over the good, the bad really quickly. So the good, like I said, you get more gold now. After you get to level 50, it feels really good. You're like leveling quite often. You're getting 50 gold quite often. It's really nice. It sucks that it takes a while to get there, but they're even going to remedy that a little bit. Next Battle Pass, it's going to be 100 levels. They're going to spread it out more, so you're leveling up more consistently. You're not in between getting that gold increment as often. And as we saw with the expansion from 50 to 150, and it said they went 50 to 350, you can see how much better that feels. So that's really good. I enjoy the achievements. I think the achievements are a lot of fun. I know it's not for everybody. The points don't mean anything, but you can earn XP on that. And that was just something fun and different to do. You don't have to do it, but it's nice that it's there. And again, it's likely to be improved. They're open to feedback now about it, and it sounds like they're going to continue to improve it. So, and all the other pros I listed earlier, there's just a lot of good stuff, and the game is just definitely getting cheaper. The bad on it is, yeah, the Tavern Pass, $20 is a lot to ask for. Most of the portraits, like, it's basically if you really want those paid portraits, right? Like the coin itself felt pretty underwhelming. I forgot the coin was even included in there. But you get, like, you know, you get the XP boost and you get the portraits. And the XP boost doesn't really, it basically, it kind of pays for itself in gold a little bit, but it doesn't feel that great. And the portraits, for the most part, like there's 6 mage and shaman ones. It just feels like, you know, it felt underwhelming. The warrior one, Night or whatever it's called, felt good, but overall those kind of felt bad. And again, packs being a part of the reward, I feel like it should only be like the first 5 levels, you know, when you log in that first day and you get a bunch of packs like right away. I think that's good. You get packs for the, you know, your collection, and it's from the new set. It's packs you're going to want to open day one. But other than that, I feel like it should just be gold or packs plus gold. But again, they've gotten a lot better with that, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. And that's really it. Like, there's not that much negative I could think about. Yes, the crafting system is still antiquated, but that's outside of this. And again, the game is cheaper. Everything's more available than before. So I think it's really good. And what would I do to improve it further than what it is? Well, we've basically said that. Tavern Pass cheaper, included in the pre-order, would be nice. If they would include, when, you know, with packs, some gold or dust or something. But overall, I think it's good. Hopefully the achievements they do next time are a little bit more fun. Not like the Oh My Yogg one, which is a bit frustrating. But as long as we don't see them like trying to take anything away and they're only adding to it and making it better, I feel like it's really a good thing that it's happened now. The system looks a lot cooler. You get more stuff. There's more things to do. I'm happy with how it's turned out now. I'm not happy with how we had to fight to get it there, but at least we did. And you know what? If they ever try and pull the fast one again, they know we're going to hold them accountable. And that's a great feeling to know that we have our voice. They have to listen. And, you know, they did and they will. So yeah, so far, I'm very happy with the Battle Pass. I think it's really good, and let's hope it continues to improve and evolve as Hearthstone evolves, and Hearthstone continues to be a game that we love and get to enjoy, and now have a little bit of an easier time to enjoy. And in the first time in years, I feel like I can go to one of my friends and actually recommend them once the standard rotation comes to, why don't you try out Hearthstone? It's actually kind of affordable right now, which is a really, really cool thing to have. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Remember to enter that giveaway, get that bundle, and let me know in the comments below your feelings as well too. Like, are you happy with it? What would you like to see improve with the Battle Pass? And it's always great to hear you guys' take on it. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.